sorry about the reflection, but my eyes are really tired today. So that's the reason for the glasses. So I wanted to talk about what really matters. And before I start, I want you to think about, what are you grateful for? What are you happy that you have achieved? What is it that you have around yourself that you are happy that you have? I believe that most of the things that we have surrounding us are things that we can be grateful for. So if you just take one moment and just think about your life right now, think about the things that you have around you, the people that you have around you, and just take that moment to think, what are you grateful for? What are you happy that you have in your life? Which people are you happy that you have in your life? The reason why I want for you to do this, to think about, to reflect about what you have around you, who you have around you, is to think about the things that really matter. Because that's today's topic. What is it that really matters at the end? Actually, today I was talking with a friend of mine that has children, both as my daughter and children that are older, and talking about what her daughter, one of her daughters, thinks is important for her to have. She's comparing that either have a job, actually trying to make this whole COVID thing be better, trying to find a solution to get rid of it or to be immune of it, or be someone famous just because of their name. So I thought this is something that should be brought up, because I think it's also something that I hope many people have thought about now during this COVID time, being closed, being in situations that we haven't been before, to really think, what is it that really matters? What's the most important thing in your life? So, what is it that it's important for you to have in your life? Is it the fame? Is it to have a car, a certain brand? Is it to have certain things around you? Is it to have a house that has a pool? Or is it just to have a roof over your head? And when you do that thing about what are you grateful for, you notice a lot of the things that what it is that is important for you as well. But we have to go deeper and think, why is that important for me? Especially if there are material things that you feel that are important. Why are they important for me? Because sometimes we think that if I have a certain thing that has a certain brand, sometimes there are people that feel that if they have this, they have reached a level of life standard, and that makes them feel good, right? Then there are people that think that life should only be about enjoying life. I think that money is not important. And instead they're having trouble to they're actually like living from money, from month to month, with the money that they have. And I believe that it's finding a balance of the two, because I think that many people, with everything that has happened, I mean, there's so many people that have lost their jobs. There are so many people that have, not been able to work as much, to realize that money is important. Money is not evil, because there are so many people that believe that. But if you think about it, how much money does for you, for your family, and see that money is nothing bad. It's actually good to have in the life that we're living now. That's the way we exchange things. That's how you can get food. That's how you can get a roof over your top or over your head. I mean, everything today is a lot surrounded about money. So letting go of that bad vibe that some people have towards money. Because I am pretty sure that many people, even if they don't think about it, how important it is to have a job, because they think it's the job that is important. But actually, at the end, it's the salary that they get by doing a job that is important to have the lifestyle that you want. So, other than money, what else is important? That you're feeling great, right? That you feel that you have a purpose, that you feel that you have something to do here in life. The people that are surrounding you, they're also important. And I think that's also one of the biggest things we have noticed now with everything going on, that as we can't meet people the same way, how important it is to have that personal connection. And even though the times have been as they have, I still have met so many wonderful people. I have met so many beautiful, grounded people that are trying to do their best and trying to do so much to help other people to be themselves, to express, to grow, to have a better body, or to get rid of their illnesses, or to understand their body and go back to what really is important, of taking care of ourselves to be able to move forward. I mean, and it's wonderful, because I think that this whole COVID thing has waken up people. It has brought up creativity for people. I'm not saying that it has, like I've mentioned before, a lot of terrible things happen as well, but there's also another side to it, that people are waking up, are realizing that this work that is stressing you out, that is making you feel sick, it's not actually important. What's important is the money to be able to, survive, to be able to have the things that you want to have. But the thing is that it's also to realize that if you're doing too much work and not actually getting more paid because of it, and you're actually getting sick along the way, is that really important? Does that really matter? I'm not saying that you should do your best. I'm just saying that you have to do the best that you can with balance. Having a good balance in your life. Giving your best and still feeling good. Doing something that you love at the same time as you can take care of your family. Finding a way to balance everything out to live the best life that you can live here, now, today. But you have to think twice about what is it that really matters. And like I mentioned before, the day you're in your deathbed, what are the things that you are gonna regret, and what are the things that you are not even gonna think about? I don't think there will be so many people that in their deathbed they're gonna regret that they didn't buy a BMW or a Tesla. I don't think there are so many people that are gonna regret that they didn't buy, that their closet wasn't all brand shoes and branded clothing. What is the most important part of life? Is it the people that you are surrounded with? Is it being part of something bigger than yourself? Is it, if you have children, to actually have, see your children grow up and be these spectacular people through all the bad and the ugly and the happiness and everything? Because having children is not always as we think. We are put into situations that we get stuck and we don't always know where to go. But once you're out of that, you know how great it feels. And to see those people grow into beautiful human beings and have high values and respect people and honor people, that's one of the things that you will be grateful for, that it's time for you to go. And many people might think that it's terrible to think about the day that you're gonna die, and that's not the point. The point is that I think it's much easier to realize what is really important in this life and to actually take a step and do it much earlier than you maybe wouldn't have done. To have as low or as less reasons to regret things in life. And that's actually what drives me here in life. That's what drives me, that I don't want to have anything that I will be regretting. I mean, I will never say, and I still don't regret, that I haven't tried smoking or I haven't tried drugs. I mean, I don't see the purpose of it. And I really don't think that that's something that would actually even matter the day I'm on my deathbed. So why do it? And I remember when I was younger, the thing about thinking about, when I grew up, I wanted to be known, I want to be famous. But what is the reason that you want to be famous? And I think that especially when you're a teenager, that you have this huge ego and you think that way, to actually think, okay, but what is the reason that you want to get there? To actually make them think much deeper, that why is the reason that I want to be famous? Because there's always, I mean, no matter how young they are, how big their ego is, I think if you really go deep down and you ask why and why and why, you open up these layers, and at the end you will find that there is a bigger reason than the fancy clothes or having, people knowing your name. But if you have passed that period of your life, I think it's even much easier to really go deep into yourself and think, what is it that will really matter? What is it that I will be happy that I did, that I achieved, that I overcame? And what are the things that you would regret not doing? So think about it. What is it that really matters? What is it that moves you? What is it that makes you feel great? And practice to be thankful every day, no matter how shitty your day might be. There is always something that could be great that you can be thankful for. I know the times when I feel that it's too much, if I feel that, my husband and I can communicate because the children are fighting and I'm too tired. I do have those moments, of course. But instead of focusing on how shitty everything feels at the moment, it's much easier to think, I'm so grateful that I have a family, that we're together. I'm so grateful that I can buy flowers in the middle of the week just because I wanted to see beautiful colors inside, especially now that the autumn is here and it's like pretty dead. I'm thankful for having this lovely couch that I can lay down and read a book. I'm thankful that I have the opportunity to go live every day and inspire you or motivate you or make you think of different things that actually move you forward, that actually make you become that better person, that better version of yourself. Thankful for the dinner that I ate. There are so many things, and it could be the most tiniest thing. I don't know, you can even be thankful for having makeup to look more alive and more, I don't know, less tired. But there's always something that you can be grateful for. And think back, like I said, what is it that really matters? And I think, if you're in those moments right now where you have too much time to do nothing, and you're trying to find a job or whatever it is, or you're waiting till you can start studying again, I think this is perfect time to really go deep inside and think, what is it that I really want? What is it that I want to try? What is it that I'm scared of not doing? What is it that I'm scared of doing? And why? And really realize, is the fear enough reason for you not to do something? And where does that fear come from? If it's something that you fear for your life, that you actually can die, okay, that's one thing. But if it's fear because of what someone else might think about you, or the fear of being rejected, that's one thing that you will be regretting later on. And the whole thing about life is to try to, at the end of the day, not regret so much, and instead being thankful for all the opportunities that you took, of overcoming your fears, of overcoming yourself, of overcoming whatever happened to you, whatever ball was thrown at you, that you made it, that you went through it, that you took yourself out of your comfort zone and actually grew more. Because life is about growing. Life is about learning from your mistakes, learning from what works, and keep moving forward. Keep evolving. Always strive to be the best version of yourself. So you guys, I wish you a great evening. Like I said, I just want you to really think, go deep, go really deep, and think, what is it that is important? Especially if you have more time now than ever, to really think, okay, what's important? How do I get there? how should I achieve things, try to make goals, whether if it feels impossible. Just having the goals and have something to measure all the time, it makes it much easier to move forward, whether it is to do something or to become a better person or to thrive to be the best version of yourself, because you have the ability to really become basically anything that you want yourself to be. If you want to be the shy girl, you can be the shy girl. And trust me, I know, because I have been the shy girl in the corner that doesn't talk. But I can also be very expressive and talk to people because I want to get to know them. I want to know what they do. I'm interested about people. So you guys, I wish you a great evening. I hope you have had a great Monday so far. And think about what you're happy and grateful for. What is it that can light up your day? Whether it is that you have a lovely dinner or that you have a beautiful brother and sister that are there for you. Whatever it is, there's always something. Just focus on the right things. Focus on that lifts up your energy and lifts yourself up to make you feel better. Take care and see you tomorrow. Bye.